Hello, this is Red Face Man Productions. I'm Catbite, and today we'll be reviewing Punch-Out for the Wii. Let's start with the story. You'll be playing as classic Little Mac, and all you want to do is get to the top. That's it. Now let's get to the writing. And as for the writing, it's pretty funny, especially for your trainer Doc. But sadly, when he gives tips, which is what he's supposed to do, between rounds, his tips are basically shit. I mean, sometimes I feel like a first grader could help you more with calculus than Doc could help you with freaking fighting. But he always does cheer me up when he talks about chocolate. Every other word he says, most of the time, will be about chocolate. He'll be talking about some crazy stuff, like, what's your favorite kind of flower? Mine's chocolate. Ha 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 ha. So, that's always really, really amusing. He's hilarious, and some of the antics and words that come out of the stereotypical enemies' mouths are pretty funny too. Now, the enemy backstory is represented in a slideshow cartoonish way. That's how they're presented. It really doesn't give enough of their background, and most of them aren't really funny at all, and some of them don't even make sense. I don't know. They could have done better. And training cutscenes leave you wanting more because they end so abruptly. I think is the right word. I don't know. They end, and you're like, well, I didn't expect that ending. Usually, things are supposed to end, and you, expect it to end. Overall, this is one of, the more lacking areas of the game. So, let's move on to graphics. Awesome fucking cel-shaded graphics. That's what they are. They're awesome. I mean, they put in a lot of detail to it. I mean, everything looks cool, cartoony. Enemies look great, hilarious. It could be just a little bit more detailed, but oh well, it's great as fuck. Just live with what you got. The interface. Let's see what I gotta say about the interface. There's so many great things about this game's interface. There's no fucking classic controller support. What the fuck, people? I fucking blistered up my thumb playing on the shitty small D-pad on the controller when I had to flip it sideways for the classic way to play, because I don't want to play with my fucking hands moving around because it won't register most of the time. That's just annoying. And I heard the Wii board's iffy, so why the hell even add that? I mean, sometimes you be dodging right when it makes you dodge left. I heard that's what happens. And my thumb's fucking hurt. I want the classic controller support. I don't like that. And, what the fuck? That really, my thumb hurts like hell. Thank you. And the menus are nice and friendly. Enemies are still that wonderful, stereotypical races and shit like that we all learn to love. Borderline racist. It's all great. You can actually, this is a really cool part. You could switch playstyles just by plugging in a nunchuck. If you're having it sideways classic way, all you have to do is plug in a nunchuck and it will acknowledge that you've done said action, and you'll be able to play like that, which is really, really cool. So this game, people have been asking if it's a remake or a reimagining. It's definitely a remake, most definitely. There's not that many things that have switched. It's good and it's bad. The reason it's good is, for all those classic enthusiasts, for all those people who haven't played it yet, it's really a great way to go get into it, in the series completely, because if you played one, you're gonna like them all, mostly. At least that's what I think. I didn't and it's bad because, maybe someone wants something new. Maybe someone wants, a whole new experience, They could always redo it, reimagine it like they did Prince of Persia. Like they're about to do Splinter Cell. They might as well. I mean, it sounds pretty cool. At least that's what I think they're gonna do with Splinter Cell. The gameplay. Okay, this is how the game works. Oh, yeah, you first start out fighting enemies to get the title, and then you have a title defense mode, which is where you try to save your title as your top ranking. I mean, you gotta save it from the contenders that are coming back, and each contender that you fought on the way to get the title is gonna be coming back at you, except they're gonna be so much stronger, people. So much fucking stronger. Like the giant that King Hippo, he'll have a manhole on his belly taped on there, so you won't be able to punch him in his gut. That really, really hurts him like hell. So you gotta find a way to get that off. It's new strategies. It's like fighting their parents or something that are stronger, I guess. I don't know. I'm not good at these little comparison things. And then there's Max Last Stand, which is exactly what it sounds like. Go through. You just have to win as many as you can. Random fight. It's pretty cool. And this, in no way, is not Wii's Fight Night, okay, people? This is gonna be the classic game that we all know and love, or at least I think you guys know and love. It's not Fight Night. It's not like boxing at all. And, you know, it's more of a puzzle slash, strategy game. Because you're not really fighting as much. You have to learn patterns, you have to learn how to attack them, you have to learn when to duck, those things. So really, I just consider it quite a strategy game more than a boxing game or fighting or sports game. Anyway, this is going to be just like the classic, so anyone who likes the classic can come back, play it. If they want to play with the motion controls that suck ass, they can do that, or either want to tip the controller sideways and play like a real classic enthusiast, go for it, except the blistering D-pad. Easy controls that are hard to master, which is cool, because, you know, anyone can jump in and start playing, like, beating up Glass Joe, and then once they get to title defense mode, getting your ass kicked by Glass Joe, because he has headgear on. You know, it's fun to master it. You can punch. Okay, here's the controls. 1 and I'm doing the classic one. You can just figure it out. 1 and 2 are like left hook, right hook. To duck, you push down. To dodge, right and left. I mean, analog right, left, down, and punch with like the motion controls, which is really easy to do. And as well as star punches. And this is when the enemy slips up. Most of the time, it's when the enemy slips up. You punch them, or start the pose. You punch them, and then you get a star. You can use these stars as special attacks. You can gain up to 3 stars. Once you gain 3 stars, you have like a deadly-ass punch. Oh, and Expedition slash practice mode. Expedition mode is where you get to fight all the people that you've already fought, because you don't get to fight them again because you've already done it. And if you go to the Expedition mode and you fight someone that you're fighting in career mode, then it's just going to be a practice mode. In practice mode, they're going to be blue holograms, and which you fight. They can't hurt you at all, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's good. So it's just practice. Head-to-head mode's awesome. If only there was online. Head-to-head mode's exactly what it sounds like. Brawl it out with your best friend and kick his ass because you played this game billions of times and he can't even beat freaking King Hippo on the first title mode. And you could kick his ass on title defense mode, but for some reason you can't make it past ball to pool. Oh well. No online, which sucks ass. It's challenging as hell. Oh my god, it is fucking throw the controller at the wall, pound your feet into the ground. Do not get this for a first grader. Don't. No, they will kill themselves. If you find someone dead next to a Wii Punch-Out, you'll know why they're dead. And it has a little thing. If you lose 100 times, you get headgear. That's how fucking frustrated it is. You will lose 100 times. You will. Alright, I'm sure I've wasted enough of your time. Let's get to the score. The gameplay is gonna get an 8.8. It's classic and awesome, but frustrating as hell, and no online support really make me mad, because head-to-head mode was awesome! Graphics get a 9. It's wonderful, great, cel-shaded awesomeness, goodness. Interface gets a 7. Whose thumbs hurt like hell? This guy's! Story gets a 9.3. It wasn't done well at all. It could have been done better. The fun factor gets an 8.5. Frustrating, but if you bring a friend, you'll have a really good time. Score gets an 8.1. It's awesome, frustrating, fun for the whole family. Replay is high. You know, title defense mode and last stand mode add on to what you already have in the great game. And head-to-head mode is just as good, and expedition mode is just as awesome. Oh, in expedition mode, once you fight them there, you get to earn for these little things, kind of like a Naruto, except you don't really get money for it. Naruto Ultimate Ninja. So it's really cool. Like, get TKO in first round on somebody. Whatever. Alright, thank you. And be sure to check out my live play, which should be showing up once I can do head-to-head. And I don't know, I'll do something cool. Thank you. Bye.